it's time to add some depth to the image. The light is to the side, and Aries had the light coming from fully behind him. Taurus has the light coming from the side, more to the side, but still kind of to the back. It's like, yeah. So I'm adding some. It's not texture. It's contouring. I'm contouring. That's the word. Yeah. To her skin, trying to figuring out where the shadows would fall, which shadows would be darker. Also trying to figure out like what color do I want the shadows to be, because that's something you have to think about when you're actually painting in shadows instead of just looking at them. Are you a blue shadow, or are you more of a greeny shadow, or are you more of a reddy shadow? And also because I'm forcing myself not to do the thing I usually do, which is use the same type of light all the time. So each of them has a different light, which is kind of correspondent to their sign. And Taurus's light source is green, mostly because her design went very pink, and she is a earth sign, so lighting green and trying to make that work well together with everything and texture and all that. And I also messed up the recording, so everything is a bit too. Actually, it was fairly zoomed in while I was recording as well, but everything is a bit more zoomed in than it is usually. But that's fine. It's also kind of I'm trying to shade in without making things look too muddy, which can be a bit complicated. I'm using a bunch of reds, dark reds, pinks and purples to shade her dressing gown, yeah. And actually kind of the same type of colors for most of her shading. Just in general, I'm using purples and stuff like that, purples and reds to shade, and just trying to mix and match to make them look good. For the pipe, it didn't really. Actually, I think this. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. I think I realized that I'd messed up the recording and tried to fix it. Now the pipe, I went and found another reference picture, just to get it looking at make it look a bit 3D, and figure out, right, there's a shoulder, the light is coming from that side, so the rim would be reflecting some light. How much does the rim actually reflect off of a pipe? A fair amount, good to know. Okay, so rim, light, sides, not so much, and that side is camera side, is also shade side, so we got that. And what am I doing? The eyes. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to do glowy eyes for everyone, and then I decided yes, I was going to be doing glowy eyes for everyone. So all of this, making her eyes look pretty with all the lighting and shading and whatnot, and the catch light and whatever, all of that kind of goes to is like a moot point, because I just added a bunch of glow on top of it to make shiny eyes. And decisions were made, and all of them will be having glowy eyes now. Why? It looks pretty. I like how it looks, so it's going to stay. And shading the lip ring, lip piercing, and making sure that the shadow from the pipe is on the piercing, on the lip, mic again, and as well as on the chin. I changed the colors of the horns because they're less yellowy and more of a just creamish color. And unlike the ram horns, bull horns are more smooth. And yeah, Aries has horns that have more ridges and some divots, curvature, stuff like that. Whereas Taurus has more smooth ones. And also I decided to like flip the canvas just why not? I'm not gonna change anything. I don't care. I've gone too far. Too far in. Too many hours have passed for me to try and fix it at this point. But yeah, since there's a lot of hair and a lot of ribbon and that's a big project, I'm going to finish that another day. Which technically I would have put in this video, except I did a bunch of other stuff with the background and layer options, which took longer than I expected. So that merits its own video. But yeah, that's it for today. See you later. Have a wonderful day, and goodbye.